Hi all, welcome back to SQL with Ravi Martha. Today we are going to discuss about DP900 certification, that is the certification for Azure Data Fundamentals, which means, for example, if you're already working in ETL projects or data warehousing projects, if you are on on-premise environment, then if you want to switch towards cloud, and if you're choosing Microsoft as the cloud partner, then choosing the certification DP900 would be the best one to start with. For example, if you are a dev manager or a test manager or a tester or a developer, if you are choosing the Microsoft as the cloud partner, then it is the right certification. So everyone can take this certification, including project managers, right? So if you're already in ETL background, then it is quite easy to get into the certification. In this session, let's discuss what are the topics in Azure DP900 certification and what are the modules in it and what is the exam fee, etc. Other details. And just a quick note, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and like my video. So if you go to browser and type DP900 certification, you'll get the first link as docs.microsoft.com. So let me open this certification, this link. So you land on this particular page, exam DP900 Microsoft Azure Data Fundamentals, right? So it's better to check this page. If there is any update, we'll get to know here. So it says the last updated was April 23rd, 2021. So here they have given brief introduction about this, and we can go to the certification dashboard as well, and you need email ID for that. So there are different ways you can take this particular exam. If you want to take it the certification at home, you can just click this and choose home as the venue so that you can take the exam at home. And also based on the country you live in, you have different prices here. For example, if you live in United States, $99 is the price, and these are the skills which they are going to measure in this particular exam. And if you want the syllabus for this certification, just click on this. So you land on this particular page. So it's just a 7-page document which gives high level details over it. So Microsoft Azure Data Fundamentals, they have 4 chapters overall. The first chapter has around 5 units, I think. Let me open that. So click here to download this particular page. So it's always better to go here and download, because there may be slight changes to the exam, the syllabus and all. So it lands to this particular page, and before getting into this, let me go through the other topics here. So overall, we have online. There are 2 ways to prepare. One is online and one is instructor led, which is kind of a paid version. And if you can enroll it for it if you want to, get good hands-on. But however, it's not necessary. We have a lot of material here in the Microsoft site itself. For example, there are 4 chapters overall. This is the first chapter, second chapter, and third, fourth. So overall, there are 4 chapters in it, and there are sub modules, like 5 modules here, 3 modules in the second one, and 3 modules in the third one, and 4 modules in the last one. So I can open this one. So we have overall 5 modules here. So this is exploring the data, core data concepts, roles and responsibilities, describe concepts of relational and non-relational. So this is how it is, and there are 4 chapters. And overall, there are these four chapters. For example, describe the core data concepts. If you are already aware of the ETL, then it's very easy. If not, it's there are clear documentation here, and you can go through it. I'll try to create uh, a gist of these concepts in couple of slides if time permits. So there are four chapters. In the first one is the core data concepts, and in this they will say what kind of data will be there: structured data, unstructured data, semi-structured data. So which covers around 15 to 20% of weightage in the exam. The second one is the relational data on Azure. So if you want to store the structured data, so what are the ways which Azure provide, so that we can learn here. The third chapter deals with non-relational data. This is pretty much new for most of the guys who moved to cloud. So this covers around 25 to 30% where they deal with Azure Cosmos DB, which has provision to store the non-relational data here. And the last one is Azure Analytics, so which also covers around 25 to 30% of total weightage in the exam. The weightage means higher the weightage, more questions to come in the exam. So you can prepare well in all these topics so that it covers the good amount of score. And next, the other important things are this exam will be there for 1 hour, and you may get around 48 or 49 questions in this exam, and it covers around 1 hour, and you need to join 30 minutes before the exam, just to, if you are attending from home, just to make sure they'll send you a link so that you can take the pics of the venue where you are giving the exam. And then after that, once they approve, you will be allowed to take the test. So it's just better to join 30 minutes early and complete it. I'll also try to provide some of the questions, sample questions, if the time permits. So this is briefly what it is, DP900 exam. And if you have any questions, please do comment in the comment section. And thank you for listening. Have a great day.